Hi everybody, Colter Brown here from the Northern Ag Network. Today we're broadcasting from the Western Sustainability Exchange Expanding Markets Conference, and I'm joined by Chris Mayhews. And Chris, this conference really does expand your thinking, really looking at some of the different opportunities out there for producers in the regenerative ag space. What are producers learning today?
Yeah, we're excited to be here with a lot of companies who are interested in rewarding better stewardship practices. And we have a lot of ranchers on hand here to talk about the practices that they're implementing on their operations to care better for nature, be more conservation minded, and hopefully get paid a premium for those practices.
You bet. And so what would some of those practices be? What can a producer do to maybe add some dollars and add value to what they're producing?
Yeah, so I think what we've heard from a lot of the companies and the representatives from industry that are here are that, the consumer cares about nature, they care about quality water, they care about healthy soil, they care about habitat and wildlife populations. So I think a lot of the ranchers that I'm a believer that the rancher was the original environmentalist. So I think most ranchers are doing a good job out there. But I think the people that are really going above and beyond to prioritize rest and really take care of healthy water and good quality habitat I think that's what the consumer's interested in learning more about.
Well, and a lot of this is demand driven because companies and consumers want to pay for it, and it makes sense for the ranchers agronomically, but most importantly, economically.
Yeah, it really is about the money. I mean, we can't ask farmers and ranchers to do more and spend on infrastructure unless there's money there to back it up. Everyone knows that farming and ranching is a marginally profitable industry most years, so we need to do what we can to support these folks and help them do a better job out there of managing.
Well, Chris, thanks so much for having us here. We'll have more from the Expanding Markets Conference, and stay with us for your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hi everybody, Colter Brown back here with your markets. First though, convention season is definitely underway. Today we're broadcasting from the Western Sustainability Exchange Expanding Livestock Markets Conference in Billings, where we're learning about how producers and companies can work together in the regenerative agriculture space. Also today, the Montana Farm Bureau kicks off their 104th annual meeting. That'll run through Friday, so we'll be covering that event. I'm also headed to Cheyenne Friday to cover the Wyoming Farm Bureau convention. So we're covering a lot of miles right now. Excited to bring you some of the stories about what's going on in the ag world. As we turn to look at our markets, feeder cattle futures fell under steep pressure yesterday, down more than $5. Live cattle 2 to 4 lower as funds really liquidate long positions. Cash fed cattle though $1 to $2 higher last week. Live sales 184 to 185, dressed 290 to 292. The calf market staying active with a big sale at the Glasgow Stockyards. 4-weight steers 310 to 353, the 5-weights from 288 to 310, and 6-weight steers ranging 254 to 271. At the Newell sheep yards, light lambs sold 10 to 15 higher, 60-pounders 233 to 247, 70-pound lambs 229 to 238. And after 4 sessions of higher prices, the wheat market turned lower Tuesday. Winter wheat very near the lowest prices in 2 years, but the crop is in substantially better condition than this time a year ago. Tomorrow we'll get USDA supply and demand report where we'll be watching adjustments to global production with harvest underway in the southern hemisphere. Well, that's going to do it for this morning's Ag Report. For the Northern Ag Network, I'm Colter Brown.